Scouters, you want to help? Oh, you want to go play with the kitties? All right, go play with the kitties, and I'll do the video. Then when we get done, we'll go back inside, okay? All right. Howdy ho, friends. Welcome to the first video in the survival mode series called Hooking Up the Rain Barrels. Now, let me explain what's going on here. Roughly about 10 years ago, I planted a small garden, designed this water collection system just to see if I could grow vegetables. And, oop, did you bump your head? Sorry about that. So, Scout, you're not helping things here, buddy. Just to see if I could grow vegetables, and I could. Not well, but I was able to do it. So I don't have a video on the build of these rain barrels. I just wanted to show them to you. There's two major flaws in the system. The first one is I don't have what's called the first flush, which usually would go right here. What that means is all the stuff that's gathered up on the roof and the dirt and all that would go into that system. It would fill up, a tennis ball would knock it off, and then it would go into the rain barrels, cutting down on all the debris that's in there. What? Do you want to take over? Because I'll let you do it. Okay, the second one is a massive flaw. Billy Joe pointed this out to me, is these rain barrels had a big problem collecting algae on the inside and moss and green stuff, and that was from the sunlight penetrating the barrels and making the water warm, causing that to grow. To solve that problem real easy, paint these barrels black, paint all the pipes black, and then that won't happen. But since I'm using it for the garden, not a big deal. If I had to drink it in a case of emergency, I would definitely recommend Sawyer and boiling the heck out of it. Okay, so let's look at the setup. First, these connect up to the top of the roof to that gutter right there. And on top of that, there's a piece of expanded metal at a slight angle, so all the big debris kind of flies off of it and shoots down onto the ground. And I do have a video of me setting that up, and I'll roll that in at the end of this video so you can see what all I went through. Because when I took this thing out of the storage shed, it kind of exploded and I had to put it back together again. But anyway, so we come down here and we go into the second system, and this is just an old piece of screen out of one of my windows I replaced, and it serves two purposes. One, it keeps some of the smaller debris out of the barrels, and two, it keeps the mosquitoes out. Very freaking important. All right, so when this barrel gets full, it comes up here and then it goes down and shoots out into the yard. That works perfectly. Now, another thing I want to point out on these, I was doing an experiment to see if I wanted to use the brass or the PVC spigots. I highly recommend the brass because they won't break like the PVC did on me. Another thing I did is I drilled a hole just a 1/4 or 1/8 larger than the spigot itself, screwed it in. On this one I used marine epoxy, and it worked perfectly to keep it from leaking. These I put together with JB Weld because it exploded and I couldn't go to the hardware store and get the marine epoxy, so I used what I had laying around. Now, if you notice on this setup here, we've got this water line here and one down there. This one is to help let the air flow through when this one's filling, because this is a completely sealed system, and there's a reason for that. I'll show you in a minute. And then I got a shut off there and a shut off there, so I can shut these down, and if I had a barrel that was leaking, I could fix it. Now you notice there's going to be a missing piece here and here. I had an old RV pump, 12 volt RV water pump sitting there, and I had it set up on a timer and a solar panel to where it would start cycling the water for a couple hours on and off, just to keep the water fresh. And then of course you could shut that down and all that good stuff. There was a flaw to that system too. I should have put, in hindsight, the pump lower, then had it come down and then cycle back up, because once it got to a certain level, it just didn't suck anymore. Anyway, that's something for in the future. And then fixing the first fill system would have been real easy. Just move this over, put a larger sided PVC pipe down there with the clean out in the bottom, and then up here at the top we'd have like a floating ball, and it would come up and then push open, and then it would push the water over into this side, and Easy fix. Anyway, this is getting a little long-winded here, friends. So this has been a look at my water collection system. I did these with 235-gallon drums, plastic drums I got from a car wash, cleaned the heck out of them. Now when I do it for my off-grid garden, the real deal, I will use a 55-gallon drums, holds more water. All right, I think we covered everything. Now Scout wants to go inside because he's been chasing the cats all morning and now he's tired. Yeah, I've got a bunch of strays that live here that I feed. I know I shouldn't. So I'm going to roll that footage in towards the end of this here video, and you can see what I went through to get these hooked up again. Then I think after that, if you don't laugh at me too hard, please don't laugh. This is some old footage from 10 years ago. I'll roll the original footage in from the garden I grew. All right, friends, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Oops. Oops. Just got done filling it up with water to pressure check it. That's probably about yay full. Right about there. This is leaking here. This is the overflow, and that's leaking because it freaking cracked. But I can put some JB Weld behind there. Yeah, or duct tape. Probably JB Weld. Not a big deal. This is not leaking. That's good. This is leaking right there. That's where I had to oval it out with the Dremel. And of course, I'm going to put JB Weld on that. This pipe here, it goes to this one right there. That used to be where the circulation pump was. But unfortunately, the green goop clogged it up. Probably because the tanks ain't black. Look at that sucker go. Drip, 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 drip. All right, let's depressurize. I'm gonna pressure this tank, or fill this tank. And as soon as it gets full enough, it should start shooting up there. Rain barrel update. I JB welded the hell out of the leaks. I think we're gonna be okay. We'll find out tonight. It is supposed to rain again. I was having a little problem getting the water in the rain barrels. Did a little makeshift lip right here. Let's see if that works. Let's go down and take a look, shall we? Whoa, shit. Lightning on. Oh my God. Okay, now we're getting water on the inside. Probably need to unclog that real quick. There we go. Shouldn't take long to fill up now. Still losing a lot of water up there. I'm going to have to work on my design, but I know how to fix it now. Time for me to head in before I get struck by lightning. It's just getting pretty close. Update on the rain barrel situation. What I did is I took a piece of old downspout, cut it like that, put it in place. Neighbors are restless. And then I siliconed it so the water wouldn't go up underneath the shingles there. And now when the water runs down, it's gonna go all the way down to the rain barrel. Yeah, I'm gonna do a little quick video in the old garden here. Let's see what I planted today. Right there we got some spuds, and eventually that's probably gonna be some strawberries, I'm hoping. You never know. And we got some tomatoes, and then along here there's gonna be hopefully green beans. And this row's carrots. This row's Greenberg lettuce. I forgot what the hell I planted there, so we'll figure it out when it grows. And back there, some more carrots. Do a quick shot of the irrigation system there. We got the rain barrel water holding system and the irrigation lines. Do a quick demo with those. Automatic crop watering. Oh, better not do it too much. I already watered once. And eventually I'll put the timer on there when they sprout up so I don't have to mess with it anymore. And that's the video. Some carrots there. Still coming in pretty good. Spinach is going to seed. Probably going to dump that soon and plant some more carrots. Lettuce, got something to eat in the plants here. Probably have to drop some 7 dust later. Beans are coming in good. Tomatoes are starting to flower a little bit. There's tomatoes back there. Potatoes, kicking ass. Look at that. I'm not too sure what's going on with the strawberries. They've been coming in pretty small lately. I'm not sure what the hell to think about that. Oh well, that's the update for now. Well, I've eaten all the spinach and lettuce, so pretty burned out on that, and so I planted more carrots. And I'm not sure what happened to him. Storm has been hell on him. Let's see. Beans coming in. Kind of looks like the tomatoes had a little storm damage. And yeah, the strawberry plant fell off the damn thing, and so I got to put it up on a water tank. But today we're going to try to harvest some spuds. I'm pretty sure they're ready. So let's take a look and see what we got. Lots of dirt. Oh, hell yeah. Look at that. Spud there, spud there. Those weren't done growing, obviously. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Little baby spuds. Yeah, I'm going to put this thing on pause and use 2 hands on this project. I shall return. I am back. So this is all the potatoes I got. You can see those. Yep. That's quite a bit. Yep. Now I'm going to throw them in a little brown bag and stash them for a little bit so the skin hardens up and eat them. And I found a couple that I had transplanted. I'm not sure if that's going to work, but we'll see. They're not done growing yet, I'm sure. I'll do that. And now I got a big empty pot. What should I put in the pot? Yeah, I think... Believe it or not, I'm going to try to grow some corn. I'm going to put about 3, maybe 4 kernels in there and see what happens. They say it takes 75 days to grow. Huh, this ought to be an interesting experiment because I've never grown corn before. Well, that's it for the garden update today. We'll see you. Let's see what we got going on. Strawberries have not produced a strawberry in quite a while. Poor guys. They're growing pretty good on the water tank, so I think I'm going to leave them there. Got the new carrots coming up. I hope. Looks like grass to me. But the potato I transplanted, I'm not sure. I don't think it's going to make it. But I think we got carrots, so I'm going to pull one out and see what happens. Oh, look at that little bugger. Pretty little, though. I think they're done growing. I'm not sure. I'm going to pull a couple out and eat them and see how they taste. Yeah, we should be getting beans anytime now. They've started to flower, so pretty soon we can get some nice little beans out of that. And believe it or not, the corn is actually coming in. Look at that. Hopefully we get corn before fall hits. Tomatoes? I don't know. This is weird. Usually I get tomatoes by now. They're flowering, but I see nothing going on. Looks like I'm going to have to get some more stakes too because they're getting a little out of control. Kind of growing all over the place here. So I got to figure that one out. So that's the garden update for today. Now let's start off the strawberries. Yeah. Anyway, the carrots went dormant. See? But they're still growing. Oh, by the way, I just put in some fresh organic fertilizer in there. Basically cow poop. The tomatoes are just out of freaking control. I've got so many tomatoes lately. I don't know what to do with them. The beans have kind of went dormant, but I'm still getting some here and there. I'm hoping they'll bounce back come fall time. See, look at that tomato. It's huge. Tomatoes doing good. And the corn. Look at that. Didn't think that was going to happen. Got a little baby long hair right there. See, corn's drawing. So that's the garden update for now. Yep, strawberries. Tomatoes just out of freaking control. Did you look at that shit? All in tomatoes. And believe it or not, the carrots have bounced back. I think I might get some carrots out of that here after a while. Carrots there. We come over here, it looks like the beans are starting to come back too, so hopefully I'll get some fresh green beans here in about a week. Then of course, look at the corn. Oh, what do we have here? Yeah. We have some good looking corn. We'll be eating that later. Oh, that would be the garden update for today.